Hello YouTube, Stephanos Rex again. I'm doing another tutorial that a lot of you guys have asked for that I've been slacking on doing because it's so damn simple that it's almost not worth making a video about. I can usually just answer it in a comment, but a lot of people don't see those comments, so it's getting its own video, and that's how to do Zed. Since there's only one audio effect that really needs to be done to it, I'm going to focus a little more on the voice first. Generic Asian accent with a hint of malice, kinda low. Secrets kept, our weapons wasted. So that's pretty much all I do when it comes to the voice part of it, but I'll show you a couple of tricks to get your voice a little closer if you're a little bit too high in range to be able to hit that exactly. So there's two ways of doing the vocal effects. This one you can do live over Skype or TeamSpeak, whatever. Just take a mug and talk into it while doing the voice.
Then you sound like a badass in a helmet.
Now, most mics aren't going to be able to pick that up too good, and that didn't sound as good as it could. So here's the Audacity effect for that. So you record your clip here.
Screw you, Shen!
And that's what's called clipping. You see how my audio there is flattened off at the top? That means I need to turn my levels down because I did it way too loud. If you leave it like that, it's going to sound like ass.
Shen is a dick.
So, you've got that. I'm going to show you how to do noise removal while we're at it here, because I do this to all of my lines. Select a blank part of your track there. If you zoom in, you'll notice it's a little thick and there's a little bit of movement on there. That's your background noise. So you go up to Effects, find Noise Removal, Get Noise Profile. This will tell the tool to take that part of the track and remove that from the rest of it. When you go back, select Noise Removal again and click OK. So you won't even notice a difference, so I'm not going to bother playing it back with just that. So this is the helmet effect. You go to Echo, select the delay timer to 0.005. The decay factor should be on 0.5 by default. Apply that. Now, you'll notice there was a pretty big spike in the volume there. Pay careful attention whenever you're doing that, or you'll get that clipping that I was just talking about, and it'll make everything sound horrible. So, I'm going to do this effect here. Compressor, compress based on peaks. That'll even out the volume on it a little bit. I'm hitting Control-R a couple of times to even it out some. So you've got this now.
Shen is a dick.
Okay. Now there's one other thing I like doing for Zed here, and it helps a lot if you don't have any bass in your voice. Turn your amplification down a lot on it, because this will usually clip it if you're not careful. Go to Equalization, use the Bass Boost preset. Okay. And then compress it again. So now it sounds like this.
Shen is a dick.
If you go too heavy with the bass boost, though, it can start to sound a little bit over-processed, and that doesn't sound too cool. Most people won't be able to pick it out, but if someone has like a good studio headset like this one, it'll be pretty obvious. The last thing that I did in the first take of this tutorial, but I forgot to here, is if your voice isn't high enough, you can just select it, use change pitch, and drop it a little bit. You don't want to go much more than -5% though, because if you do that, it starts to sound really processed and obnoxious. Like, this will sound horrible. So yeah, don't overdo the pitch shifting or you'll sound like a douchebag. So, yep, that's all for the tutorial. As always, for my most recent videos, this was filmed in front of a live studio audience at twitch.tv/StephanosRex. If you do anything awesome with this, let me know, submit it as a video response, and we'll get it in there and show it off to the rest of the internet for you. Have a good one.